Today, I'm gonna talk about some shit that I know a lot about, man. And that's being with a motherfucker. I'm talking about being partnered with a motherfucker that really doesn't know how to be a fucking partner. Get what I'm saying? They think they know because they have this expectation of what they want in a partner. But then they get with somebody, who doesn't meet those expectations. And in that turmoil, they create this false sense of, well, he's not hitting or she's not hitting all the expectations that I have, so therefore they must be fucked up. Something must be wrong with them. When in reality, to have expectations about another human being, other than, your basic, when you make a commitment to someone, you're being committed to that person, but you also know what they bring to the fucking table. Let me give an example of what I'm saying. If you marry or get involved with a motherfucking dude who has done drugs since he was a baby, right? Fucking 13, 14, 15 years old. And yeah, at one point in time in his life, he hustled and gets his money or whatever he does, but also on his off time, he's fucking smoking weed and fucking drinking like a son of a bitch, doing every drug that's put in front of him. Well, you have to understand as a partner that you got involved with that shit. So when the motherfucker decides to go overboard with this fucking drug habit, you have a choice to make. But that choice does not involve putting down that person that you fucking got with, i.e. the fucking drug addict, right? Even though he may not have been a drug addict right then and there, motherfuckers like to do drugs. For another example, a motherfucker who likes to fight. If you get involved with a motherfucker who likes to fight, man or woman, if everything that you say or another person says, they have some sort of contradiction to it, that's a person who likes confrontation. And then, obviously, if you know them a little bit better, you'll see that they actually like to throw hands. They like to get in fist fucking fights. That person is aggressive. If you don't know that shit before you get into that. So let me give you, example of that down the fucking road. You get with that aggressive ass person, and then you are at a party or you're drinking or you're drunk or whatever the fuck, and you say some fucking wild foul shit, or he walks in on you or she walks in on you doing some foul shit, and then they go right to fucking beating your ass. Well, you knew that. You knew that before you went into that relationship that person was like that. Yeah, it doesn't make it right. But you have to be aware of the type of people that you're deciding to go into a relationship with. And you can't have the expectation of, oh, well, he'll never hit me or she'll never put her hands on me. No, if you've seen her or him put their hands on all kinds of other fucking people, what makes you special? You're not. There's no fucking special thing. And that's that expectation where we think that we're special, and it winds up fucking us over in the end. And that shit it's fucking annoying, because I know so many fucking people like that who have this expectation of their partner that their partner doesn't live up to. And then when their partner doesn't live up to it, the person goes and talks about their partner. Well, how in the fuck do you think that makes your partner feel? Especially when you go tell their family members or their friends, your mutual friends and shit, and they come back and tell your fucking partner whatever the fuck is going on with them. That's gonna make that partner feel like, damn, bitch, you couldn't even come and tell me. You had to go tell somebody else. We couldn't even try to hash it out. You went to talk to another motherfucker about our problems. All right, cool, I got you. And then their expectation of you will be something else, right? But it won't be based off of this false expectation. It'll be like, okay, this is what that person does. Now I know. Now I know I can't share her my intimate secrets or whatever the fuck, because she's going to go tell somebody if I make a mistake or I slip up, or if I fucking lose my job or some shit. These are all the things that happen on a regular basis that fuck up relationships, man. And some of the most solid relationships I have been in the fucking pleasure of just being around don't have those ingredients, man. Like They don't go tell their family members what's going on with their significant other. They don't downgrade them in any way, shape, or form. All they do is encourage, love. Don't put, people on a fucking platter of expectations that you have based off of nothing. They don't have this false sense of what their partner should be. They just let them be who they are, and then they love them on the go. And those relationships that I've seen that are like that, they just don't have the same variables as the other relationships that are fucked up. Every fucked up relationship that I've seen, and is way more than the good relationships, they each carry those same similarities, those key variables of turning into a fucked up ass relationship. And those things are, the exact opposite of what I said. No type of encouragement when the person's doing fucking bad. They go straight to degrading, or they go straight to fucking the expectations that they had, and no one can make a mistake, because if you make one mistake or slip up, oh, well, now you're not living up to this expectation that I had of you based off of nothing. That's a false sense, comes from my Instagram page and shit. People, that's just the wrong way to fucking have a relationship. If you are living in a relationship like that, if you are the one with the expectations or the one not living up to the expectations, get out of that fucking relationship. I don't give a fuck if you've been with that person for 25 fucking years. Get out of that bullshit ass relationship. That's a stupid ass fucking relationship to be in. And don't fucking kill yourself over that shit, dude. It's so fucking stupid to be in a relationship like that and waste your fucking time, because one day you'll get to the point where you realize, damn, I don't like this fucking person. This person is not good for me. This person fucking sucks. And then how would you feel after that? When you go 25, 30, 40, 50 fucking years knowing those things, and you're about to fucking die, and this is the person that you have fucking with you, and the whole time you didn't like that fucking person. Get out of that shit, bro. If it's 2 or 3 years, if it's 6 months, if it's fucking 3 weeks, get the fuck out of there. Let me give you a little bit of scientific fucking facts, bro. A woman's gut instinct is attached to her heart. And that whole synapses that goes on up here in her fucking brain of all these signals firing whenever she meets somebody, that's why they call it a woman's tuition, right? She has it more than a man. Men think fucking rationally, women think a little bit more emotionally. But it's a true fucking feeling, though. So when you start to see that within yourself, and not just a woman who has it, women just have it better. They're more in tune with it than a man is. We have it as well. It just takes us a little bit more time to feel out somebody and then be like, you know what? I can see how maybe we could get along, but I don't feel like getting along with you. But once men make that decision, we kind of go with it. A woman, they may feel it, but you can trick somebody into feeling a certain way. And this is men and women. And once you trick them, then they'll put that emotional shit to the side and try to think rationally, even though it's not. So when that woman's gut instinct, or that fucking woman's intuition, or whatever the fuck you call it, because men and women both have it, women are just better at it. When it starts to fire, right? If you're around somebody you just met and it's kicking on like, hey man, this person's a piece of shit, trust that. That is a good gut instinct to go off of. Whenever you're around your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, whoever the fuck, and they're doing or saying something and it's hurting your feelings, and you deep down inside you're like, man, I want to choke the shit out of this fucking person. Trust that instinct. That instinct is there to keep you alive. It is a 2 million year old instinct that you have. Humans develop that shit. Trust it. Go with it. Leave. I'm not saying choke the fucking person. I'm saying get out of that relationship because it's unhealthy for you. Since it's unhealthy and you want to choke someone, right? They're making you so mad that you want to choke the shit out of them. Leave. Don't go to fucking jail. Don't get a fucking a felony or a fucking assault case on you. Don't try to stab somebody or do some stupid ass shit because you're upset. Just leave. Just get out of the relationship. Go away. And tell them why. Hey, look, you and I were not compatible. We always fight. We always argue. I don't feel good around you. This is over with. You have to have the courage, though, to do that shit. Trust your fucking instincts. Lean on those fucking instincts. And it'll be a lot easier to tell that person, yeah, we're through. We're done. I can't do this. You make me want to fucking kill you. Best I don't. Game fucking over. Our relationship is through. Nice to fucking know you. Shake their hand and leave. Don't live your whole fucking life in just a constant state of battle, bro. It can get better. Don't get me wrong. It can get better. You can work it out. But really, the only thing you're doing is perfecting a sickness. Don't start off sick, and you won't have to perfect a sickness. Please, please, please. This is one of the things that keeps people in a fucking hole their whole entire fucking life, dude. Get out of the shitty relationship that you are in. If you are in one, get the fuck out of it. Everybody has their faults. Not every relationship is perfect. But if you are in constant distress, constant fucking pain and agony around the person that you're with, leave that motherfucker. Please leave that person. Because you will fucking kill yourself in that relationship. Either mentally, emotionally, or physically. You'll fucking die. One of you will. Don't do that shit to yourself.